Good morning, everybody. Today's August 8th. Dr. Vuong here. I'm on a road trip to Las Vegas, New Mexico. Did you know there is a Las Vegas, New Mexico? It's the original Las Vegas. This is your quick COVID update. Not good. We are averaging 108,000 cases a day in the United States. This is the weekend, so obviously some places don't report on the weekends anymore, which I think is crazy. Louisiana still leads the way. Florida is second. Next couple weeks, it will be Texas. California, New York, California, LA is already 3,200 cases a day averaging. Houston, where I'm at, is 2,185 cases yesterday. Miami is, 3,000 cases almost. New York City is up to 1,700. So it's spreading up faster up the eastern seaboard than I thought it would. But Pennsylvania, New Jersey is starting to light up like a Christmas tree. Right now, we have the Sturgis motorcycle rally where 800,000 people are descending upon this little town, Sturgis, South Dakota. We know what happened last year. That was a super spreader that set Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, South Dakota, all the entire Midwest on fire with COVID. And that was only 250,000 people. Now this year is 800,000 people estimated. And let's give them the benefit of the doubt, and they're 50% vaccinated, which is the US average. You're talking 400,000 people. So, it's going to be bad. And what we know now is that Delta variant is not like is not like wild type COVID. We know it's much more contagious, probably as contagious as chickenpox. And now data is coming in that it's probably more virulent, so more serious. They held off on saying this for a while, but now they're starting to say it looks like it's more virulent. It's making people sicker. You got to imagine the hospitalization rates are going up. The death rate is not going up as fast, but it is going up. It has gone up 80% from its low a few weeks ago. Now you have to remember, some idiots who don't understand the big picture of things will sit there and say, but it's the death rate's low, the death rate's low. Dude. We are talking about people in their 40s and 50s who thought they were strong, who thought they were healthy, who took their supplements, who ate healthy, and they were going to boost their immune system. And they're in the hospital. They're in their ICU. I'm sad to report, if any of you guys remember Big Mona, who was my massage therapist a few years ago. For a year and a half, she came every week and massaged my back while I was operating. Well, once a week at home at my house, back when I was still operating. And she did a couple of things for my patients, giveaways and such. And she was a former DJ, radio host there in Albuquerque back in the day. Well, I was just told by her cousin last night that she passed away yesterday of COVID. And so her family's in grief. They're still in shock. She had a son who was like in high school a few years ago, so he's probably in his early 20s, and a younger daughter who's in her mid-20s, and an older son who's probably in his late 20s, early 30s. So if you remember Mona, Big Mona, or me talking about her, me doing lives with her, Big Mona has passed away. Now she's called Big Mona because she's legitimately like 6'1". She's big. So she was all into healthy stuff and alternative medicines and supplements, and she passed away. So that's probably the closest person in my life that I know. I have some peripheral friends who I know that have passed away, but she's probably the closest one. But these people who think that you can just build your natural immunity to a novel virus, they're fooling themselves. And the people who think that, oh, I've already had it, I don't need a vaccination, I have natural antibodies. Motherfucker, what is wrong with you? A vaccination is natural antibodies. I don't understand what you're talking about. You don't understand what you're talking about. But somehow there's different antibodies versus catching it. First of all, you don't know what you caught. So if you caught it last year, chances are you caught the wild type. So the Delta is different enough that you could have had COVID last year. You could catch the Delta variant now, which is 93% of the strain. 93% of all COVID cases now is Delta in the United States. And it's totally different. It could totally evade. So you got to do the best you can. But Dr. V, then how do we know that the Delta variant, that the vaccinations work against the Delta variant? Well, it seems that the scientists, the smart people who are studying this shit, tells us it is. You know, a report this week from Moderna says their vaccine is still 93% effective after the 6 months out. Now, that number might drop now that we have the Delta variant, but I'll take 90%. I'll take 85% versus 0. All you have to do is look and see who's in the hospital right now. Who is in the hospital right now? You know, a month ago it was 97% unvaccinated. Now it's about 95% unvaccinated. In some areas it's 93% unvaccinated. Sure, the numbers are going down, but shit, man, I'll take the 95%, 97%. I'll be one of the 5% that's vaccinated in the hospital any day. In addition, you see the severity of disease. Who's in the ICU? 97% of them are in the ICU are unvaccinated. Who are the ones dying? 99.5% of the ones dying are unvaccinated. I mean, it's idiotic. They can't even think through these numbers. So, today is kind of a harsh day. I just lost a good friend. And she died too soon. And she was young. I mean, by young, I mean, she was probably 50. But, you know, I bet you her kids wish she was still around. Right? August 8th, stay safe. Put the odds on your side. So what? You might need a booster in the future. So what? You should wear a mask even though you're vaccinated. I do. I'm fully vaccinated. We still wear masks. We've stopped indoor dining. We did indoor dining for all of a week. Woo! Now we're out. Howdy. Outside or no dining. Or to go. So, you put the odds in your favor, y'all. That's what you have to do. And these people are putting us all at risk. And the entire United States is about to light up like a Christmas tree. There you go. August 8th. Be safe.